I think with COVID especially, it's really changed how we've done bereavement all this time, because we couldn't meet with people in person. It was has been over the phone, has been via Zoom.
So it's been a disorganized time for people that have lost loved ones, because funerals look very different during the last 2 years, and their support groups looks very different in the last 2 years. I think Jody and I are navigating those waters to help the people of Talbot County attempt to do that. We'll meet them in person, we'll do on the phone, we'll do Zoom contacts. We have had some groups in the last year that went really well, and so due to COVID numbers that had risen around December and January, we kind of put them on hold, but we're getting ready to start them back up in March.
It is a very different kind of grief and loss. And in fact, because there's so many layers to it, you have people who didn't know they were going to die, their families didn't know they were going to die, and they died. So you have people being angry with the healthcare system. You have people being angry with just the world in general, not being able to maybe do the ritual of funerals, etc., that they would have wanted to do. So maybe even being angry with the funeral home. I mean, there's that anger component. When people are kind of in that mode for so long, what they're finding now, and the information that I was reading, was that then their bereaved time, their grief, is almost more dysfunctional.
When you lose somebody, you become very disorganized. After you go through the shock and the protest and the disorganization, we can help that person get back into an organizational state of being on their terms. Not our terms, but on their terms. The person has to be able to and want to be able to become hopeful again. I had a phone call today, and I love these kind of phone calls where the person called and she said, I just need some help. Do you think you can help me? I just have some questions to ask. And they were about caregiving. And we also have a caregiver support group. Well, you don't have to be caring for somebody who's dying to experience a caregiver fatigue, because that's a hard job.
We're just hoping that people will, learn more about our services and just to give us a call and see how we might be able to help, because we know people are hurting, we know people are suffering, and we're here.